Hi there, my name's Andy Hillier and today's guitar lesson is going to be on 1800 Miles by Colter Wall from his new album that's just come out. It's a lovely song, it's really fun to play and it's easy to play, so I'm going to teach you that today. But just before I do, if you wouldn't mind subscribing to my channel, which is Andy Hillier, give me a like on the video, press that notification bell so you can see when my new videos come out. And I'd love to hear from you, so please leave me a comment in the comment section. I'd love to know where in the world you're watching me from. I'm just making this video from my home in England. You guys are all around the world, so let me know what country you come from. Or just say hi, because it helps the video get some more views. And if you love what I'm doing, you want to support me, support the channel, and you want to print the tabs off for this, then I'll put them all on my Patreon page. A link to that is in the description. My guitar is in standard tuning. A thing to point out, on his live YouTube video that he did, he put the capo on fret number 1 and he moved it all up a semitone. So if you wanted to play along to the live version, just put a capo on fret 1. But with the album version, no capo needed. Okay, so standard tuning. The first line, which is kind of like the verse part, sounds like this. Okay, so let's learn the chords first. The first chord we need is an A chord. First finger D2, second finger G2, third finger on B2. So all in a row, play from the A string downwards. We then play an A7, so we take our middle finger off, and that's A7. So you're just left with your first finger on D2 and your third finger on B2, and you've got that open G, which is the flat 7, which makes it an A7 chord. In that first bar, there's no rhythm, so you're literally going to play the A, then A7. Into bar 2, and we've got a D chord, second finger E2, first finger on G2, and third finger on B3. I'm going to play from the D string downwards, and that lasts for a whole bar. So the A lasts for 2 beats, A7 for 2 beats. Into bar 2, we've got D for the whole bar, 4 beats. Into bar 3, and we've got an A chord which lasts for 4 beats, the whole bar. Bar 4, we've got E7, which is your first finger on G1, second finger on A2, and little finger on B3. So that's E7. If you struggle to get your little finger on the B3, you could take that off and it's still an E7 chord, but it's quite nice to add that on. So that's your E7. It then goes back to an A chord in bar 5. Bar 6, we've got a D7, which is your first finger on B1, second finger on G2, third finger E2 nearest to the floor. So that's D7. Whole bar of that. We then get 2 beats of A, 2 beats of E7, and 2 beats of A. 4 beats of A on bar 8. Okay, so let's just play the whole line without any extra strumming. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. So they're the chords, and if you wanted to fill it out a bit more, add a few extra strums, you could play the A chord exactly how we did and the A7, but then we get to the D chord, play the D string, and then the bottom 3 strings, then play the A string, then the bottom 3 strings, then back to the D string, bottom 3 strings, and then the D string again, and then the bottom 3 strings. So it goes slowly. Up speed. Do a similar thing on the A chord. We'll play the A string, hit the chord, then the E string, then the chord, bottom 3 strings, then the A string again, bottom 3 strings, then the A string again, and bottom bottom 3 strings. So you go. Okay. So far we've got. On the E7, just hit the E string, the chord, the A string, the chord, back to the E string, the chord, and then the A string, and then the chord. So like, back to the A chord, do the same as what we did on the previous one. So the A string, the chord, the E string, the chord, the A string, the chord, the A string, the chord. Hopefully that makes sense. On the D7, you can do the same as what we did on the first D chord. So play the D string, the chord, the A string, the chord, the D string, the chord, then the D string, and then the chord again. So, and then in the next bar, just play the A chord twice, the E7 twice, and then back to the A chord where you play the A string, the chord, the E string, the chord, the A string, the chord, and then the A string, the chord. Hopefully this is making sense. So if we put all that together, it will sound like this. Okay, so on to the next line then, which I've called the chorus. It sounds like this. So for that you've got a D chord, then a D7, and don't put any rhythm through that. Then an A chord for a bar, let's do the same as what we did on the previous bar. Into bar 11, and we've got a bar chord, I'm afraid, F sharp. So first finger, bars across all the strings on the 2nd fret. Second finger on G3. 3rd finger A4. Little finger just underneath it on D4. So we've got F sharp minor. If you struggle to bar those bottom 2 strings, just play the top 4 strings and just mute off those bottom strings, it will sound fine. So that lasts for 2 beats, F sharp major. We then go to B7, which is your little finger on E2. Miss a string and go to your 3rd finger on G2. Then miss a string again and put your 2nd finger on A2. And then 1st finger goes on D1. And you play from the A string downwards. Into bar 12, we've got an E7 chord. Don't worry about putting your little finger on this one, just play 1st finger on G1, 2nd finger on A2. And that only lasts for a beat. It then goes up these kind of diminished chords. So we played the E7 chord, then we're going to play 2nd finger on E2 nearest to your face, 1st finger on the D1, and 3rd finger on G2. Mute off the A string with the 2nd finger so that 2nd finger touches the A string so it doesn't ring. You play that chord, then just move up a fret, and then up a fret again. So it goes E7. Into bar 13, we've got an A chord for a bar. Then we've got D7 for a bar. A for 2 beats, E7 for 2 beats, and then A for 4 beats. So let's play that line without any rhythm. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 4. And you can add the same kind of rhythm like we did on the previous line. So when you play the A chord, play the A string, the chord, the E string, the chord, the A string, the chord, the A string, the chord. That kind of feel. So putting it together, it will sound like this. Okay, on to the next line. It's the harmonica solo. Exactly the same as the first line, so we can just literally play through this. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know what that ending was on there, but you can fill it out with a few extra little bits. On to the next line, and this is like the second verse. Now it's exactly the same as the first verse, apart from the first bar, it's just an A chord, doesn't go to A7. Then you've got D7 for a bar, and there's a little weird bit here. Bar 27, we've got A for a whole bar, and then there's an extra 2 beats. So bar 28, there's an extra 2 beats of A, before it then goes to E7 for a bar, A for a bar, D for a bar, A for 2 beats, E7 for 2 beats, and then A for 4 beats. So you just got to watch out there. There's basically an extra 2 beats of A in bar 28. So let me count you through that. We'll just play the chords without any rhythm. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. So hopefully that makes sense. Extra 2 beats of A. But let's put some rhythm in. It'll sound like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. On to the next line, it's the chorus, exactly the same as the previous chorus, so we can just play straight through that. Here we go, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the last line that we need to play is the solos. It just keeps repeating till the end. It's exactly the same as the verse part, the same as the first line. So we already have done that. Let's just play through. Here we go, just once through. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep repeating that till the end of the song. Well, I do hope you've enjoyed this video and found it useful. If you have, if you wouldn't mind subscribing to my channel, which is Andy Hillier. I've also got a new guitar techniques channel, which is more like guitar licks and exercises. It's called Andy Hillier 2. So if you wouldn't mind checking that out, that'd be amazing. Link to that is in the description. Don't forget to give me a like on this video. Press that notification bell so you can see when my new videos come out. And I'd love to hear from you. I do read every single comment, so please let me know you're watching out there, even if it's just to say hi. But I'd love to know if you want me to do any other songs from his new album, or just any other songs, or anything you want. Just leave it in the comments, that'd be amazing. And if you want the tabs for this, then they're on my Patreon page. Link to that is in the description. Well, thanks for watching this. I do really appreciate it. I've been Andy Hillier, and I'll see you next time.